What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back in the building today, guys, with the brand new Springfield Armory Hellcat in 380. Now guys, unfortunately, I have not been able to get out and film this. I actually took it to the range this past weekend, but forgot my 380 ammo. So what this is going to be is an overview, hands-on, unboxing, first impressions of the actual pistol itself. And being someone that actually owns a Hellcat Pro in specific, I know a lot about the Hellcat because I've also been carrying it for over a year now. This is the Hellcat Pro in 9mm. This is the Hellcat Micro Compact in 380. Obviously, there's some big time differences in size, but it kind of makes sense for the fact that this is the micro version of the Hellcat, while the 9mm version that I have is actually the Pro. There's two different versions of the Hellcat, if you guys don't know, and the micro is the first one that came out, and the Pro version with the extended magazine capacity and bigger slide is what came later on and has become a fan favorite for a lot of people out there. Still, the micro is definitely that as well, but more capacity, bigger slide, less recoil. The Pro seems to be a lot of people's favorite out there. With that said, Springfield dropped the brand new 380 Hellcat, and this, in my opinion, is a very, very nice compact pistol for people out there that want maybe a little bit less of that recoil that comes with 9mm, but still have a very nice defensive round. 380 is a very good defensive round. It's been also called 9mm short. Very capable of defending yourself, very good for people out there with smaller hands, for ladies, and for men as well. It's very compact for that exact reason that this is something that you could pretty much conceal in any type of clothing that you desire to actually wear this with. The micro version is a 3-inch version, so it's very, very compact. The 3-inch hammer forged barrel has a 110 twist rate and also has that melanite finish as well. The slide is billet machined, looks the same exact as any other Hellcat out there, and it comes, of course, optic ready. And speaking of optics, on this particular one, we have a shield, and this is in a RMSC, the same type of footprint that is also featured on the Pro version as well. The overall length, though, is 6 inches on this gun, and the grip is 1 inch. The magazines feature a 13-round 380. That is an extended version, and it runs flush with the grip. Then there is the 11 that's a little bit more flush, but it has that little pinky part, so you can still have full coverage on your pinky as well. The height is 4 inches with the flush mag and 4.5 with the extended. The sights are tritium with a luminescent front and a tactical U-notch rear, which I really do like this overall. I'm running it with this RMSC. You have a perfect co-witness with this actual optic right here. It has that same exact grip as any other Hellcat. It is a Hellcat, just chambered in 380, but in the micro version. I wonder down the road if they're gonna actually drop a Pro version and have an extended grip and even more of a round capacity, but I think the purpose of the 380 is trying to get this gun as compact as possible, and it does a very, very good job doing so. So also, let's talk about the trigger real quick. This is a regular Hellcat trigger. Hellcat Pro. So you got that little bit of that mush to the wall right there. Okay, all the way to the wall. So a little travel to the wall. Okay. A pretty big reset. So, of course, with this, you're gonna have it's really easy to rack this. That's one of the other selling points with this, of course, being with someone with smaller hands or someone that's a little bit smaller in frame that cannot easily rack stuff. The 380, of course, is gonna be easier to rack. All right, so you got wall, 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 mush still, reset. I know this is not the best way to test it because it's 2 different fingers and obviously you can be stronger in one or the other. I feel like the 380 has a little bit shorter of a travel. Yeah, the travel to the wall is shorter. A little bit more tension on this one is felt, but this one has been shot a lot, so maybe that's something to do with it. I feel like I hit the wall quicker on the 380 though. Yeah. In reality, it's not gonna be noticeable, but it's just something that I wanted to at least try out and let y'all know. Now, the only issue that I do have, and feel free to comment down below, I can't run my typical TLR streamlights do not fit. That little notch right there, I don't know what specific light system I would have to utilize to get this to run flush. and I haven't seen a picture yet. Feel free to comment on that one down below. But I wonder, isn't there like a TLR sub or something, maybe of that nature, that I need to figure out what to do to get a light system here if need be. But this gun in particular, for me personally, this is something that I just would carry on me for walks, to the movies, somewhere where I want to be extremely comfortable and almost forget that it's something on my waist. This is going to be what I'm going to want to run with. 380, in my opinion, is good enough of a round. Yes, 9mm is better, but this is something good to have on walks, and I don't want something weighing me down, printing at all. And also, this is something perfect to give to my wife as well when she has to go run errands and wants to put something very nice in her purse. And now that I remember, I had this 945 Industries little front chest rig that I can utilize, and this was made for the Hellcat Pro. It's kind of loose. I think if I tighten up the retention, it could be fairly easy to go ahead and put in. That's what she said. And usually when it comes to Hellcats, my Hellcat Pro and my P365 macro run hand in hand with the actual holsters that they carry. This one does it just as well, and the barrel doesn't stick out. I think that this might be actually a pretty good setup to go ahead and run. Because the reason why I don't run it as much with this one is because I like to utilize a light, which I could take off, but this setup is even better. I like it. When it comes to concealed carries for me right now, guys, like my main two is going to be the Hellcat Pro and the P365. Those are just my favorite. And seeing them come out with this in 380 is now something that I can go ahead and pass along to my wife and myself as well. I really do like this, and we're definitely going to be just taking it out to the range, seeing how she shoots, and having some fun. I want to say this is my second 380 gun, so I'm very happy to finally test this out, but also testing it out on a platform that I already know is good to go. Now the packaging is normal. You're gonna have that carrying case as well. You're gonna have those spare mags. You're gonna have a lock and all that. It's gonna come in a box as well. This is it right here. Pretty typical as usual. And your locks and your accessories. So salute to Springfield for always getting good packaging when it comes to the products that they're actually utilizing. So yeah, even though I haven't shot this gun one time, and I'm just giving you guys my overview, me knowing the Hellcat, how it performs, I kind of already have an idea of how this is gonna do. It's gonna shoot fabulous. A micro version of 9mm, which I think is still good, don't get me wrong. I prefer the Pro. I could tell though this micro and 9mm will be, you know, a little bit more snappier. I had a Smith & Wesson Shield, and it was about this size, a little bit slimmer, but it was extremely snappy. Very concealable, but extremely snappy. Could you manage it? Yes, shoot more. But this now coming out of a 380, this is probably perfection. In my hands overall, I have medium-sized hands, but this thing just fits like a glove, man. So you'll be seeing this very soon on the channel, so stay tuned. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them away. That way, when we're on the range, I can make sure to follow up with those particular questions. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.